This speech is going to be a little bit more serious, and for that I'm sorry. But I wanted to say something for somebody who I never really got to say goodbye to. Um, this right here is a dog collar, and it belonged to Gabby, a dog that we got on February 15th of 2013. The first day we got her, she was so excited. I tried to take her on a walk around our trailer park, and she pulled the leash harder than I was expecting, and she was just running around. But luckily, she came back a few minutes later, no harm done. She kind of lost that energy when she realized that her family had left without her. But it only took her a couple days to realize that we were that family now. We were her family now. We got her this duck plushie. We didn't know what she would like, what type of toys, you know. It turns out getting plushies wasn't the way to go because she tore that thing to shreds immediately. We didn't ever get her plushies again. On Christmas, she would have her own stockings. On Valentine's Day, she would usually get an extra treat since her gotcha day was a day later, and she slowly became my best friend. I talked to myself a lot, but when she was in the room with me, it felt like somebody was listening. She had this really weird habit of whenever one of us was sleeping, she'd want to be under the blanket. So she'd come and paw at the blanket and try to lift it and crawl under it, but she could never figure out how to do it. So we would always have to lift the blanket for her so she can get under there. And I swear she shouldn't have been able to breathe down there, but she did it every single night. Around 2016 to 2017, sometime in there is when she started to slow down. She had survived cancer in the past. She had multiple litters of puppies while she was a stray out on the streets years prior. She had lived a stressful life, and it caught up to her. She got pneumonia at one point, and then the bones in her back legs, probably from the previous bone cancer, just stopped working properly. She just declined. It's something we all noticed, and at some point we knew that she would have to go soon. I was given the option of whether I wanted to go with or whether I didn't want to, and I decided that I probably wouldn't be able to handle it emotionally if I'd gone with. And while I wasn't there, while she passed, I know that she knew I loved her more than anything. My brother texted me. I was in the middle of class, and he texted me that she was gone. So I went to the bathroom, and I cried, and then I went back to class. And I just went about my day. But it hurt. Before she was gone, I had this habit. Whenever I would come home, I would scan the living room. And if she wasn't there, I'd walk to my brother's room, and I'd scan my brother's room. And if she wasn't there, I'd scan my parents' room. If she wasn't there, then I knew she was in my room already. I'd sit with her for a minute, make sure she knew I was home, and make sure she was okay. For months after she was gone, I would still scan the living room, and on the way to my brother's room, I would realize that she wasn't going to be there. Every year on Valentine's Day, my mom got us baskets. She'd put little heart candies in there, and sometimes she'd put a little stuffed animal on top because they were cute and they were on sale. But this past year, she went above and beyond. Not only did I get a basket full of candy, but I got a whole bouquet of flowers, and instead of a little stuffed animal poking out of the top, I got this guy right here. And I genuinely could not think of a name for him. But the next morning I woke up and I realized it was the anniversary of Gabby's Gotcha Day. So I've decided to name him Gabby in her memory. Well, she's not here anymore. I still feel like when I talk to myself, somebody's listening, even if it doesn't have any ears. I'll miss her. But I know she's not in pain anymore, and that's what's important. Thank you.